As a man, you're supposed to be working more hard and getting more money to spoil me and protect me.
Yeah, that's fair. But as a woman, I feel like...
Are you in women business? As a grown man?
I thought we was giving each other advice.
Not a grown-ass man in women business, though. That's given very much sassy. As a man, you're supposed to be getting more money. As a man, you're supposed to be buying me a house. As a man, you're supposed to put me above your mother. As a man, f them kids, me only. You bump your head? You fully conscious? Because at this point, I feel like I could be a better man than you.
Somebody in the comments said, as a man, I should just leave. As a man, I'm saying goodbye. So somebody else said, ain't nobody cute enough for me to deal with this nonsense. Somebody said, this has to be a skit because a man wouldn't let a woman speak to him this way. I know that's right. You about to get out. One of us about to leave.
When we stop acting like the reason why y'all don't go through phones is because it's an invasion of privacy and y'all trust y'all partner. We all know the real reason why you don't check that phone, shawty. You scared. You scared. You scared. I know. I am too. I ain't even gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. Last person's phone I went through was literally my ex. Now, I kid y'all not. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. You feel me? He was knocked out in bed and his phone was right there. And I knew the passcode, so I opened that bitch up. First app I checked was Snapchat. Because this was during the time that Snapchat was really popping. You feel me? I'm scrolling through his Snapchat and everything looked cool. So I'm thinking, oh yeah, I knew I could trust mine. I knew mine wasn't one of y'all, you feel me? I knew mine wasn't for the street. Until I get to one person in his recents, and it's like some weird ass name like Cameron or Mark or John, something crazy. And I'm like, who the f is this? Like, and why are y'all snapping this late? Y'all, I opened the snap. Tell me why it's my arch nemesis, bruh. I swear to God, I hated this. Everyone knew me and this beef in the city. And he was texting her, bruh. So I swipe over and I'm looking at the message thread. I kid y'all not. Why is it photos of this butt out? This bitch butt in my nose. I hit the b up and I'm like, bruh, so you've been texting my what the f is up? Mind y'all, this is all at like 3 o'clock in the morning. So the fact that she was up was absolutely crazy to me. Boom, we going back and forth and shit. And I kid y'all not, she over here trying to convince me to stay with mine. Like, oh nah, he really for you, he really love you, yada yada yada. So I hang up on her. I wake mine up and I'm like, are you kidding me? He get to crying, you know, on his hands and knees, begging me to stay, yada, yada, yada. I'm so sorry, this, that, and the third. I wasn't trying to hear it, so I got my shit. I'm literally walking out the house. But mind y'all, he still lived with his parents because we were both youngest. So I'm creeping out the house, tiptoeing, trying not to wake up his parents. Anyway, he ended up blocking her, and I ended up staying with my... I know. But I'll tell you what, ain't been through a phone since, you feel me? So all the couples out there talking about some, oh, we don't go through each other's phone because we respect each other's privacy and we trust each other. Nah, it's because you scared to see what's on that phone. Yeah, go through that phone in. Go through that phone. You're so big and bad. Let me see it. Go through that phone tonight. Go through that phone tonight. Let me see if you so big and bad then. I'm about to start walking up to y'all in public and say phone swap right now. Ruin everybody's day. You know what?
Where are all the good men at? Why do I keep on getting treated this way? Because you continue to do stuff like this. You stay with how? I'm confused. I'm flabbergasted as to how she stayed with the dude. I'm sure she's not with him anymore for whatever obscure reason. Maybe he just moved out of town and then, you know, we just lost contact. But if he was in town, you would have still been with him, still complaining, still mad. But you're literally putting yourself through these situations. The man didn't told you already. The woman didn't told you. And wow. I'm interested. Interesting.
I just saw a video of a girl saying something along the lines of her boyfriend worked like 12, 13 hours, said he was too tired to like stop and pick up food on the way home. Been there, done that. And so she was like, I'm cooking him and taking him dinner. The very first comment when I opened up that comment section, and what does he do for you, sis? Okay. I'm going to talk in a very broad sense. In this generation, it's all about me. I. What do I get? What do I want? Since when did it leave everybody's brain that a relationship was supposed to be a partnership? When did that leave? Common sense has left the building, and What does he do for me? What does she do for me? What do I get out of this? What am I going to get? I'm not going to be in a relationship until I get everything that I need. I'm not saying a relationship shouldn't be give and take. I fully believe that a relationship is 100-100. It's not 50-50. Everybody puts in everything that they've got. Some days that's only 80% for me, so he picks up the 20%, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying. I'm not saying that it shouldn't be give and take. And then you guys wonder why you're single. 9 out of 10 of you wonder why you're single. Holy crap. Grow up.
Somebody in the comments, Samantha said, my husband works, so I don't have to. I wash his laundry, cook his meals, pack his lunch, and let him know how loved and appreciated he is. My love language is acts of service. Married 10 years. Another woman says, my hubby works 15 to 18 hours at least 4 days a week. And when he comes home at night, whether it is at 8, 9, or 10 o'clock at night, this man has a hot meal waiting for him to sit down and eat. He deserves it. Love these types of women because so many times men run into modern women who act like they don't have any common sense. They don't want to pay a bill. They don't want to pick up a bill. They don't want to take any initiative to do anything around the house. They never leave the house. All they do is shop online, spend his money, and just kind of sit up there and complain, whine, nag. Man working 15 and 18 hours, got to come home to you, whining, nagging. 12 hours, whining, nagging. Working all day, whining, nagging. This ain't that. I don't cook, I don't clean for no man. He knows that. That's why he stops on the way home and gets him something to eat. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You're useless in that relationship. Kudos to women like this who actually understand, and women in the comments who actually understand.
Something that no one tells you when you move in with a guy is that if there's something you really want to save to eat, because there's never any leftovers, put it somewhere underneath something that would like repel them, like these microgreens, or like, here's an example. Like I have this container under this bunch of parsley, and if I wanted something, I would just put it in there and cover it in parsley.
It's kind of funny because somebody in the comments said girls with brothers know this already. And then somebody else was like, simply tell him, do not eat this. And he respects that. Somebody says, or you communicate with him. And if you can't respect that, then maybe he's just not a good person. I love that you said that. I love that you said that. If he can't respect that, then maybe he's just not a good person. So what about all of the times that women eat men's stuff and men say, I bought this for me. This is yours. They even go as far as buying stuff for themselves. Hey, this is yours. This is for me. This is yours. I'm buying this for you. Oh, but I want to see what you have. I don't want you to see what I have. I bought it for me. Is that a problem then? If he's communicating very nicely that I don't want you to take my stuff, or is it that the guy is selfish? Interesting.
All right, well, my girlfriend be going to work. I'll be slipping in her mom's room and hitting her.
Why would you hit her mother, though?
No
She
judgment.
came on to me first.
Yeah, but her mother, though?
So you guys live with her mom?
Yeah.
Why would you be living
You said no.
Yeah, I'm not judging you, but why? I'm saying,
I'm just
but
trying
why
to
a
figure
grown
out.
man living with his girl mother?
It's no judgment.
That's not judgment. It's a
It's
question,
a
my
question?
dog.
Okay.
Why would you be living with your girl mother, though? Just be honest.
I just got out of prison.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Well,
you
now
just
that
gotta-
makes sense.
And
Yeah.
then you, okay, I got it. How long you been home?
3 months.
3
Okay.
months.
Oh,
I
so
know
3
I
months.
know all about that. But
Ooh.
okay, cool. So we gonna give
We
you
give
a
you
grace,
a pass on that.
a grace
yeah.
period. But now you hung your lady's mother.
Do you think you love the mom?
I kind of do. I'm gonna be honest with you. Her daughter kind of messed up in the head. Mom do know how to take care of a man.
You met
Oh
you
my
met the
gosh.
daughter
Oh my
while you was in prison.
No, I knew her before.
You must live in one of them towns where like they got
You
like
need to
the
be on
fat-
Love After Lockup.
Yeah,
I know that.
he got-
I know you like that show.
Nah, he live in one of them towns. They got the whole family. Just got low self esteem. And he just
Stop
knock
it.
up the whole
So you
crib.
said the mom takes care of you.
Nah, man, no, you're not gonna do Columbus, Ohio like that.
Oh my
No,
gosh.
I'm just
Okay.
saying like it ain't even the whole Columbus. It's probably your little section.
So when you say the mom takes care of you, what does she do?
She cooked. She bought me some shoes. She got me this phone. She doing everything on the low key though.
She got you a phone. You bragging
This
about
phone
that
he
though?
on right now.
She got a
She
man.
hooked me up.
You happy about somebody getting you a phone is
He
crazy.
is. He just got out 3 months ago.
Yeah, but come on, man. First of all, you should have had a phone on a come out.
She keep me on your feet and off your feet, you know?
She getting me on my feet.
Yeah, all right.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, it's
No
a no
judging.
judgment zone.
I'm
Thank
not
you.
judging.
Hold on, man.
I'm not judging. I'm not judging you, my dog. I'm just trying to get the facts. You just came home. I understand. I know all about just coming home.
What if they kick the daughter out the house and now he lived there with the mom? And what if you become your girlfriend's dad?
Stepdad is crazy.
You know what? After talking to y'all, I think I might just cut this all off.
All right. Don't get kicked out, all right?
All right.
All right. If we call him and his phone is cut off, we know why.
Yeah, I mean, look, man.
There's a lot going on in the story, and I'm just going to leave y'all to figure it out.
Do you think everyone that gets married marries their love of their life? Or do they marry like the second love of their life because they couldn't marry their first? You know what I mean?
I wonder if at some point in time you can build love. I wonder if that could be the thing. I wonder if at some point in time you can stop looking at so many movies and then just say, you know what? Let me stop worrying about what they doing over there in New Hampshire. Let me worry about what I got going on down here in Boston. Let me worry about that. I'm not worried about the love that they got going on in New Zealand. I'm worried about the love that I got going on in Canada. That's what I care about is my relationship. I'm not worried about what I see on social media. I'm not worried about these girlies. I'm worried about making my husband the happiest he can be and him doing the same. I wonder if that's a question that ever crosses y'all's mind.
So someone posted, my husband is making us fly home for our honeymoon after one day because he found out I sent my ex a simple goodbye text on the morning of our wedding. Bro, what the It was a goodbye text, for goodness sake. Not an I will always love you text. Not a drop everything and meet me at the altar text. I needed to say goodbye to have closure on the unmarried part of my life. Please tell me my sensitive / nostalgia girlies understand. Oh no, anyone that understands this is mentally ill. Why would you send a goodbye text as if you just saw him? Do you know what I mean? It's like, you're making up excuses. You definitely just saw that dude or some shit like that, because there's no possible way you're saying, oh, goodbye, and then you're saying, oh yeah, it's just for closure. No, you just saw him. Stop playing.
So a woman in the comments said, I rebuke this. Another dude said that means bro was around up until then. Another man said, wait, why is she still even in contact with this dude? Which is, I think, what a lot of us are wondering. Why do you need closure? The closure is I've moved on. I have a husband. I have a man that is totally 100% committed to me. So much so that not only are we engaged, but we are about to get married. So first thing she thought on the day of the wedding was from her, I think she'd wrong, Okay, my husband is making us fly home from our honeymoon after one day because he found out I sent a simple text, a simple goodbye text to my ex. He did the right thing. Hey, listen, we're not going to have any fun. We're not going to have any of this nonsense that you got going on. Oh, well, just go ahead and finish it out. Just do too many. Let me tell you the problem with this. Too many times men allow things to go on instead of just cutting it off right there. Oh, well, we're already here. We might as well. No, you are being stupid. And I got to push it back on you. You are acting silly and I got to push it back on you. You're not going to be able to get away with foolishness like modern women act a fool on dates. Well, even if you don't like her, just be the gentleman and just pay for the date. $300 out of your pocket, $150 out of your pocket, $75 out of your pocket. Oh, it's just a coffee date. It's just $20. Don't worry about it. Charge it to the game and expect the man to take it on the chin. Oh, don't worry about it. She just sent a text to her ex saying goodbye. I needed closure. Don't worry about it. Let's stay on the honeymoon. I'm with you now. If you was with me, then you wouldn't be worried about him. But apparently there was something going on, or this makes me think that there was something going on to where you didn't feel like you had closure? Why didn't you have closure? Why didn't you have closure before we got in a relationship? Let's say that I give you grace and say that you were still trying to get over him. Why, at some point in time before we got engaged, did you not have closure? Let's say I give you ultra grace. Why, at some point in time before we got married, did you not have closure? Why was it the day before? The morning of, actually, the morning of our wedding, send a goodbye text. What you're trying to do is you're trying to get his attention and say, this is your last chance. He texts back and say, no, please don't. I want us to be together. You walk your stupid behind in there talking to the man, say, hey, listen, I love you, but I just don't think that there's some things that I figured out yet. I got to go back to my ex. We need to figure things out. And if you want to stay around, and I know this makes you mad, but if you want to stay around and you really love me, then it's going to work out. But I got to go do what's best for me. I got to go pursue what makes me happy. They don't care about embarrassing the man. They don't care about it. That's why they do stuff like this. You did the right thing, bro.
I feel like people on the internet love to talk shit about women who value financial stability in a partner. You always hear people say like, well, if he lost all his money, would you just leave him? And here's what I have to say about that. Okay, say I met my husband and he was super well off and we get married and things are going well and he's like an entrepreneur, you know, he's like got that go-getter, ambitious personality. But one day his company goes down and he loses all his money. Would I stay with him? Obviously I would stay with him because I fell in love with him because he's ambitious, he's a go-getter, he gets done, he's a problem solver. So I know that this personality type, even if they lose everything, they will still build themselves back up. Number one, he probably wouldn't even have just one stream of income. Like there's probably other ways we can get our money. But say he lost absolutely everything somehow. I know that the man I chose is going to get his ass up and work and get our family back on their feet. Just because we lost everything, I don't have worries that he's not going to pick us back up and fix everything. The only reason I would ever leave my husband is if he stops being the person he promised to be. If he loses everything and refuses to get help, refuses to get back on his feet, refuses to fight and like get over this like hump, and then becomes a bum for the rest of our lives. That's who I'm not going to stay with. But the man that I choose is going to be a certain type of personality. Those personality types don't just take whatever life throws at them. So no, if my man lost all our money, I wouldn't leave him because I know he's got us and he will figure it out and he will be back on top better than ever.
Somebody in the comments said, so if you stopped being the same woman or you gained weight, can he leave? And she said, yeah. If I do nothing about it and stay a slob, then yeah. I mean, that's real. That's real. So, you know, if you say you gonna leave him, here it is, guys, right up front. If you with her, she gonna leave you. If you lose all your money, she gonna leave you. But she also said, to be fair on the same end of it, if she stopped being the woman that she is, you can get on up out of there.
Shout out to the A1 advice that I just received from my mother. I said, Mom, my washer broke. I can't have no washer and dryer. I got 2 kids, Ma. Like, how do I do this? You didn't teach me how to buy appliances. And she said, what are you talking about, Samantha? Put some shorts on and put some makeup on. And you go to one store, you tell them a boy gave you a better deal. And then you go to the next store and you tell them a boy gave you a better deal. And you tell me which boy is going to give you the best deal. This is the freaking family that I have been birthed into. And these are the skills that I have to do life with. You know what? It's a good thing that I am easy on the eyes. I'm just saying, because what the hell? How are people getting things done? I'm not even that good looking, bro. Like, you think I'm just gonna get a washer and dryer out of somebody because I have pretty mermaid hair and big eyes? Like, the fuck? I'm about to put this makeup on though. I don't know. We're gonna see what happens. See what I can do.
And this is what they're raising. They're looking for a good, honest, upstanding men, acting and talking like this, looking like this. And let's not even blame it on just her. Let's talk about the things that her mother is teaching her. And I hope this is a joke. I'm looking at this count right now. Like, is this satire? It's gotta be. It's gotta be. I know this is a joke, and I'm going to choose to believe this is satire. This is a satire account.
Okay, help me here. Why do guys that I'm interested in end up not wanting to pursue me? And then guys that I'm not interested in pursue me and pursue me hard and do not give up? Please make it make sense.
Well, you know, the fellows were showing out in full force. Market value, delusion. Somebody else said you are attracted to the top 1% of guys that 95% of girls are interested in and have tons of options. No need to chase or pursue for them. True up your market value. Jesus. Listen, man. Like they said, probably you're going after a dude that has a lot of options, and that's what's coming to you, right? That's just what happens to a lot of women. And it looks like in your profile, it says hashtag single mom. Men be trying to tell you. Dating at 40 is another hashtag. Men be trying to tell you. That might have something to do with it. Y'all be overinflating. Maybe not you, but some women out there be overinflating your value. And then when nobody comes for you, then you're stunned. She's got an update from our last video. Let's check it out. Apparently she's responding to some of the comments that men have said and how mean they are. Let's see what she's talking about.
So I know it's the internet and you guys can say whatever you want, but after my last video, like, I put things out here because I really thought like women would pick it up, but everything in the comments is a lot of guys, and like most of the comments are hurtful and like probably unnecessary, but whatever, it's the internet. But I don't think like you have the whole picture of who I am, what I've been through. I was in a 6-year relationship with somebody. They moved from Florida to Arizona with my boys and I a year and a half ago. 3 months in, he went back to Florida and he never came back. And so I dealt with all of that for a long time. And then I told myself that I was ready, like I was healed and I was ready to like let someone into my life. And I, because I'm new to Arizona and stuff, I was like, well, I'll get on a dating app. So I did, and I met this guy, and it was great. Like during my healing process, I knew like exactly what I was not willing to take from my past relationship and accept, and what I was looking for in a partner, and somebody that would be good for my boys too, because they're younger. They still have quite a few years in the home. So this person was great and our energy matched. He reciprocated the feelings. I actually was like feeding off of his energy. And then on a random Tuesday, literally a random Tuesday, he decided I wasn't for him. And that broke my heart because I had gone through like all of this healing. And it's like, why do people heal just to be hurt again? So I feel like I'm like on the downward hill of turning 40, and like I'm a genuinely like good person, and it just hurts that like I just don't know why, like I always get hurt. I always get like the short end of the stick because the person like that went back to Arizona or back to Florida, they're thriving, like doing well, they're dating somebody else, and me, I'm like, so I think I just need to like work on being okay being alone. It's just hurtful. And so I know from like other people's videos that there are people feeling the same way. And so I just share, and I'm vulnerable. I didn't expect all the hurtful, hateful comments, but anyways.
There's something I noticed from the guys that we have to talk about, and y'all probably not gonna like this. I'm not pandering. I'm pro man. I don't know how many times I gotta say that. I made a video yesterday. Somebody said I was pandering to women. I said, whoa, not me. I don't even want that tag. With that being said, to the guys who want a 22-year-old woman who just graduated college, has less than 5 bodies, conservative values, sweet, soft, feminine, and all that, but you fit the culture perfectly of today, You're just as delusional as the women that we talk to on this app every day. I'm guilty as charged. I'll get on here and say, you was raised without a daddy, poor, you ain't worth a damn, you got a baby daddy, and you asking for a conservative, educated thug provider man. He don't even exist for you. Notice that last part. To the guys. You getting money on. You out here getting money on. You everything that wiggle. It ain't even got to be a woman. It just wiggle, you put your dick off in it. That's interesting. But you want the conservative girls who 22, just graduated college, gonna help you build and got less than 5 bodies. You don't fit the mold. She exists, just not for you. She exists, just not for you. You need them roughnecks that talk back, because that is who your match is. She used to her dad, right? Like, he's in finance or something. Her whole life, he was in finance. She's used to him, like, in his office with his damn glasses pulled down to about right here at a computer. And when he relaxes, like, he's in his chair by the fireplace with his legs crossed reading a newspaper. And she says, Daddy, can I have some money? And he goes, he looks over the glasses. For what, sweetheart? Mind you, when she turned 16, he bought her a Lexus. That's who you want. You want that girl. But you was raised in a one-parent household. I'm not knocking you. I'm just saying you was raised in a not-so-good situation. You have all the tendencies of someone who was raised in a not-so-good situation. You're not who her dad was at your age. Right? So you found the girl, but you're not the guy. Just like all these women be online, they was raised in shit. They were literally raised in shit. They have the most terrible attitudes, the most terrible upbringings, the most terrible like tendencies that anyone could want in a woman. Talking about they want a man who makes 7 figures and is a educated thug and woo, like all that crazy shit. And you be looking at them like, why would he want you? Y'all never think about the people you want and what they deserve. You only think about what you want. Y'all got to start fitting the mold, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Somebody in the comments said, I had to learn to stop praying for the things I want and start praying to be turned into the type of person that gets those things, the type of person that attracts those things. Somebody else in the comments said, we know this. We look at girls and think, I need to get my money up and walk away. Somebody else in the comments said, on point, bro. Many seek finding the perfect partner instead of focusing on becoming the perfect partner. A lot of men in the comments. 100%, a lot of us live in our own fantasy land. This is your best take yet. Yep. A lot of dudes in the comments. I know, bro, but I be trying. Yeah. A lot of men in the comments taking accountability. There's a lot of modern women that don't do that. There's a lot of modern women that don't. They'll listen to something like this and be like, do what works for everybody. Everybody's different. Yada, yada, yada. Excuses.